So I'm definitely going to go ahead and get my lives done accordingly. I have been waiting on the day to do that, and I guess today is the day. So my ancestors got me up, and we are about to get right on into it. I have this tendency to not introduce myself a lot, but I'm Armirica. I am a holistic healer, Reiki master, doula, midwife. I am also a inspirational speaker. So I do a lot. I'm gonna leave all of my links and things of those natures and how you can get in contact with me and more of those things and what I do in the description. That way you can know more. But I notice how relationships are divided because of the relationship that we have with ourselves. It's like we are separated from our inner child. So it creates a division, it creates a separation. So that's why I created this segment. It's very important to me to have it on my channel. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'm an astrologist as well. So I talk about astrology on YouTube here as well. And also downloads that I do get because I'm a medium. So I kind of left that out. But we're at it and it was looking out. I was talking to, I don't know, I like the term OG, but it was a woman, so I guess that's what makes the OG category different, because I guess the OG is only supposed to be a man. I don't know, but okay. I just talked to someone who holds a lot of wisdom recently, and she told me, she said, baby, let me tell you something. If they sleep now, we are in the age of Aquarius. The shift, this is the shift. We are in the shift now. This how to ride the wave. You gotta be a good surfer. You gotta master riding the wave. You can't drown. Okay? Because see, the energy is always profusely now is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's tendency to, in any formal way that you have not had your back. Nobody don't have time to get it for you right now. You know, it's almost like you need to go which way to turn. You're gonna feel like that. You're gonna feel like it's not fair. But the divine has given us a lot of time to make our life not fair. See, we done spent so much time saying that, oh well, it's not fair, life's not fair. No, life is fair. It's just what you make it. So if you haven't made nothing fair, then the energy that you have manifested is here now. So that moment that everyone was waiting on for the reaping is here. It's actually physically here now. More work to do. We only in the energy of it. The energy, I'm literally getting it hasn't accepted yet. So maybe a lot of you guys could be in the energy of not of still accepting your calling, accepting your, okay, whatever that may be. Now, with you accepting your calling and your purpose, you are receiving the spiritual enlightenment that you need to know that it's rising for you right now. Okay, but and if you are in the other energy of where it's not fair, you haven't manifested nothing because you felt like life was not fair, so you didn't give life nothing to give back to you. You see how that works? So of course it's not going to be fair to you. You didn't give it nothing to show. It was in the energy of taking self. So of course it's not going to be fair because right now you can't take from the energy. It's going where it needs to go. You can't take from it. You can't take from it. And nor can you get on the flow. It's almost like you're going to have to create your own flow. And depending on how deep you are in that energy of needing to heal, that's how far away the flow is going to be. And that's how long it's going to take for life to be fair. You have to understand you make your life fair. Life is what you make it. If you don't make your life what you want it to be, life is not going to give you nothing back. Life is an energy. That's why when you fuck around and find out, life comes into this world. So it's a life force. It's an energy. You have to give to it. It's human as fuck. If you don't give to it, give life, you give me life. If you don't give it life, life does not come to you. So life is not going to be fair. So you need to pay attention to individuals that you could be around right now that's saying things like that. Oh, it's not fair. Why me? Oh, life is not fair for me. And da 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 da. And I'm this and I'm. You didn't give life nothing to give back to you. So life has only given what you have accepted so far. And if it has been throwing rocks at you, then the challenge is only here of the rocks that you have been accepting. So you got to see that. You got to see that right now. You haven't built a fort out of that shit to protect your energy. You just let the rocks be thrown and you don't know what to do in life and where to go. You didn't take time to figure it out, you know? You didn't take time for that. So now that time is of an essence because it's so free. The very same thing here. So either you know how to control it, manage it, or you don't. It's a force, so it can knock you out the way. Some of you guys could be in a windy city, and it could be very windy right now. It's just like that. The force of life and freedom is just like the wind. You gotta be, and it's the wind and the wave for me. Okay, and I've been talking about that surfer analogy for a while now. Okay, you gotta know how to ride that wave. Okay, you gotta get on that surfboard and ride the hell out of that motherfucking wave because if you don't, you will drown. And I don't think you want to drown in waters like this right now. They thick. It's like an abyss. It's thick and it's hot. Okay, and it's bothered. Okay, and it's burdensome and challenging. You don't want to get lost in that energy right now. But if you are, I know, like I just started the video, my shaman, she told me, she said, listen, if they sleep now, they're never gonna wake up. And that makes sense because this energy is so strong. It's so strong. It can have you spiraling out of control because you can't grab a hold of it. Everything around you or some things around you could have this energy force around them and you could be noticing it. You can't grab a hold of it. You can't quite figure out how you can become it. And it's almost feeling like it's too late. It is. It really will feel like that right now. My only advice is to keep going. That's really my only advice because I'm not going to say that it is too late because it may not be. But I am going to say it sure as fuck going to feel like it. And I like the energy of feels, okay? Because that's energy that I soon will see. Because if I feel it, I know it, and I see it. That's how it works. So separate yourself from individuals who are operating that energy right now. Inspire individuals who are operating that energy right now. If you can. If you can't, move around. Because I'm telling you, when my shaman said that shit to me, that shit hit home. It's like I felt it in my body. She said, baby, I got something to tell you right now. She said, baby, if they ain't woke, they will be asleep forever if they not woke right now. And I felt that because that dark cloud that will come over you, you better be able to bring yourself back. You better be able to bring yourself back because ain't nobody gonna be there to bring yourself back because either individuals are either in the same predicament as you or the universe has shifted those individuals around you that have been doing what they were supposed to do. So you're gonna have to bring yourself back. See that moment that we had with self that we neglected when we had a chance to do it with somebody else, that moment has passed. Okay? This too shall pass is what I heard. So that moment has passed. The divine is shifting that collective because that's the teachers to help. So they're shifting those collectives. It's a shift that brought in shifts. Period. And a lot of them. And it's either you are a part of the shift or it has become a tower for you. So it's a dramatic change, a drastic change, quite often. So you really have to figure out which side of the spectrum you are on. It's a shift or it's a tower. Okay? So pay attention. Life is fair. I just want to say that life is very fair because life is what you make it. You can make it fair. You can make it fair as fuck. You can make it exactly what the fuck you want it to be. But you got to choose that. And you have to do what it takes to achieve that in either a resourceful way or just a way that makes you just a resource. And see, that be what people get lost at. People just are just a resource. They don't have nothing else to offer nobody, so they're not resourceful. But they act like they do. But they don't. They don't have a safe place to offer nobody. They just got a good time, but not a long time. So pay attention to individuals like that. Close out cycles like that. Don't leave them cycles open. Communicate effectively and with vulnerability and move forward. You have to make your life fair. You can't expect nobody else to make it fair. The justice system is here for fairness, but goddamn, if you got to take it that far, then something is wrong with you personally. And if that's the case, then fix your personal issues before you come to the scene, before you arrive at the spots. Okay? So think about those things right now. Observe that energy right now because it's all around you. Okay? And it's also could be playing an effect on you to the point where you could become, what are you not doing right now? You need to be asking yourself those things. Until next time.